Hi friends, welcome to our podcast What's Happening. Where we talk about today hot topics. My name is Muhammad Syahrul Ramadhan.
And hi, my name is Nenden Putri Indryani.
For today's topic, we will discuss the character of a good state leader and of course for the nation leader in Indonesia.
Oh yeah, next year there will be a new presidential election, right?
Yes, that's right.
And I want to ask the leader of the country what exactly?
I tell you, okay?
Okay, fine.
Leader or head of state is an individual or collective position that has a role as the highest representative of a country such as a republic, monarchy, federation, alliance, or other forms. The head of state has political responsibilities and rights which are determined in accordance with the constitution of a country. More specially, the term president is primarily used for the head of state of a republic either directly or indirectly elected. The president is the head of implementing legislation in a republican state.
Then what are the benefits of choosing a nation leader for the community?
Why the question? What are the benefits of choosing a leader for the community in a country in which there is a pluralistic society? It is a shared goal, wanting to enjoy an ideal life. That ideal is contained in the principle of the Republic of Indonesia, namely Pancasila, which is not only just the written precept, which are usually read on Mondays when the author is still in elementary school. More than that, the precept must be grounded and able to be felt by the Indonesian nation. So, it is clear that the importance of choosing a leader for the community can no longer be avoided or looked for reason not to vote. Choosing a leader is a necessity, not just an obligation. It can be considered that there are elites to basic factors that cause causing a leader to be important and needed. First is the ideological most basic spirit arises from religion, that the creation of human on this earth is to serve as representatives of God on earth, who has the vision of regulating and caring for nature, so that it is in accordance with Sunnatullah. Then God also chose human to be a leader.
Wow, good, I understand. Then what if there is no state leader?
If there is not leader, there will be negligence or chaos in the country. Country will be easily attacked by the enemy. Country will be easily taken over by other countries.
Oh, I see. So, we must have a leader who can lead our Indonesian country.
Yes, that's right.
And then, do you know the character of a good leader for this nation?
Of course, there are many characters that every prospective leader or leader must have. But in my opinion, there are some of the most important characters to have when becoming a leader in Indonesia, namely 1. Wise. A good and wise leader is a person who is able to realize every aspiration of society. What is heard from the community can be turned into a reality, and the community feels happy because their complaints are answered by their leaders. And that realization directly leads to the joys of community life itself. 2. Firm in affirming the Constitution. A good leader, a leader who is aware and knows that he is the holder of power, so that he can firmly carry out his constitutional duties. 3. Have a firm stand. As a leader, you must have the character of a leader who is firm in your stance and is not easily influenced by the words of others. Leaders who have a firm stance will become leaders who walk according to their vision and goals without being influenced by everyone around them. 4. Responsive and skilled, which means that leaders are required to respond to a situation quickly, a situation where there is a problem. And this responsive means they tend to act more than just sit and think. In addition to responsive, a leader must have expertise in their field or duty. A technical leader must be skilled so that his work becomes more effective and efficient.
Wow, good. Then after that, how do we choose the nation leader properly?
There are several appropriate methods to determine which leader is the right one. First, in my opinion, I know the candidate for the election well. You can go through the KPU website because all the candidates will have complete information on the KPU website. Look at their track record, who he is, and what he has done so far. Furthermore, to get a good leader, we must understand, explore, review the vision, mission, and programs offered by the candidate pairs. This method can be studied personally or through the help of special institutions. Well, we studied all the profile of the candidate pairs. We students must use their right to vote properly and avoid any political interruption in any form.
Ooh, like that.
Yes,
Right. And do you know what the leader of the nation did to advance the Indonesian?
there are some that I know.
Okay. What?
1. Ability to self-regulate is hard to manage others effectively if you can manage yourself. Self-managing or the ability to self-regulate means being able to prioritize goals and be responsible for achieving those goals. 2. Act strategically. Today's leaders need to have far-sighted thinking, be open to a variety of existing knowledge and suggestion. Leaders must always be ready to adapt their strategy to the opportunities that arise. Leaders must also always be ready to overcome unexpected challenges in the future. 3. Effective communicator leader know when to speak and when to listen. They are effective communicators and have the ability to explain clearly and concisely to others on everything from company goals to specific details tasks. 4. Have a responsible attitude. Successful leader are those who are not pretentious over the position they have. They are honest who are responsible even for their own mistake. Of course, they would pass the blame on anyone else. 5. Set goals clearly and diligently in pursuit of dream settings. Goals is the key to personal, team and company success. To achieve this goal of course takes time. If you just give up, so will the people around you. Successful leader must be willing to keep going and fight when others are tempted to give up. 6. Have a long-term future vision. Successful leaders are those who have the ability to see future of their company and set real goals that can be implemented, practice, adapting, and having the sense of implementing new strategies and letting the business model evolve over time. 7. Solve problems that occur. Leader must be problem solver who can make decisions in dynamic situations. Learning to lead in a complex environment is a vital skill for any leader.
Okay, so I conclude that we must think of a leader with character as we discussed earlier, and the presidential election leader is important for this nation. Yeah, because we need a leader in this nation for the sake of a bright future of the nation. And when the times come, we will determine who deserves to be a leader in this nation for the future.
Absolutely, I agree with your conclusion.
Thank you, Syahrul, for the knowledge you gave me earlier.
Yes, you're welcome. Well, friends, it's finally time for us to close this podcast. Thank you for listening to the two of us talk, and if we would have said something wrong or offended in the conversation, please forgive and ask for forgiveness.
Yeah, please forgive me, friends.
Alright, let's say goodbye and see you on the next podcast. Thank you.